Typical work day. Went to work, was running a press, and somehow my hand got inside the press. I'm not really sure how my hand got in there. If it slid in, because I was holding material, or what we call material, steel, with my two hands on this side and this side, and tripping a pedal, foot pedal, to make the press go. And I don't know if my hand just slid in or what happened. I really don't know. Really, to tell you the truth, I didn't feel anything. I didn't even know what happened until I looked. And I heard the press squealing. And I looked to see why it was squealing. And my hand was in it. So I didn't even feel it. That's how fast it happened. It's just everyday things, you know. I mean, getting dressed in the morning, to drive in a vehicle. You tend to drop things a lot because you're trying to do everything with one hand. And don't get me wrong, you know, the hook comes in handy, but it's not a hand, and it doesn't work all that. It doesn't work as good as they let people on to think that it works. You know, I can do a lot of things with it, but it still doesn't replace a hand. The more I read about them, read about the risks and everything else, and you know, the precautions you have to take and everything, I kind of came more at ease with it. But I didn't really come full circle with the whole thing until I had met Matt. I think that's what really made me decide that, you know, I'm not really, the drugs aren't really an issue. I'm not worried about the effects the drugs will have. I'm going to have a normal life no matter what. I'd like to be back to some kind of what you call normal, you know, not looks-wise, you know, but to be able to do things in a normal way. To be able to pick up my grandchildren without worry of hurting them. Just normal things, you know. Being able to drive a vehicle and reach over with my right hand and turn the radio knob or move the heater controls. Open a door with my, you know, with my arms full. Be able to open the door without having to set things down, you know. Just a everyday, you know, life things.
We saw an article in the Bay City Times about Matt right after Matt had had his transplant. And then within a short time after that, we also saw on TV an article about Matt and how he was doing, and he threw out a baseball at a game or something, and it was just way cool. I'm hoping that Dave comes through the surgery with flying colors. He's got a great attitude, good motivation, and I think that after it's over, he'll be at peace with what he can do. I'm looking forward to a two-handed hug.
You don't have to be precise because you're going to sand it down later. Just trim this so it's snug, and then tighten it up the rest of the way by hand.
Actually, I got 6.
2 more. You need 1 more?
I don't want these cards.
They're all blue.
I took the only yellow one that was in there.
What? Good.
So
It goes counterclockwise.
No.
Sorry, I don't have that color.
Okay.
I can't lose
Is
on
it my
TV.
turn again?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
I'm almost close to Uno. Oh my goodness. We have like 2.
Uno.
What? What?
You won!
I win.